Oh, hello there, and always welcome to the shed. Well, it's a particularly miserable, rainy Tuesday evening, so what better to do than hang out in the shed, have a beer, watch some YouTube videos, and make a YouTube video. So Monday I finally decided to take some of my junk into the scrapyard. So I loaded up my truck Monday morning and zipped down to Surrey. The main thing I had to get rid of was I had a big pile of aluminum on this side of the shed and a big pile on that side. So I wasn't intentionally collecting it, but it just started to pile up. And I haven't been to the junkyard at all this year. This is the first trip, so I thought, why not take a day off, go down there, enjoy the drive. So I loaded up my trusty sidekick, Brownie the dog, and we headed out. Now I tried to take a bit more video with my iPhone, but the iPhone decided it didn't want to cooperate transferring some of the files and corrupted them. But yeah, I got a little bit of footage anyways, so here's the day that Brownie and I had. Decided to take a bucket of number 1 bright and shiny down as well, just to make sure the thing pays for itself. By now, but not really. I'm on a set schedule. Yeah, I tried to open my door last night. Okay, so I'm gonna get rolling here shortly. All right, we're rolling finally. We're along my passenger here, my wingman, Mr. Brownie. Yeah, not a bad day for driving. It's a bit cool, so we'll see. Okay, just stopped for a little break. My co-pilot needed to go to the bathroom. So we're up in the mountains here. It's actually quite cold out. There's still lots of snow up there. Anyways, I guess we'll just keep going. Okay, we're here at the famous Schnitzer scrapyard. If you watch any of Canadian treasure hunters videos, you'll recognize this. Brownie's excited. It's actually a nice place here. It's pretty well organized, nice and clean. Just I don't want to film too much here because I know they don't like filming, so I'm going to get out of the yard here and then we'll see how we did. So this is the Ever Recycling Yard, made famous by Canadian treasure hunters as well. Looks like they're still closed, but I see they're working inside there, so I'm thinking they'll be reopening soon. I might give them a shot next time. I don't have that much aluminum left, though. I've got almost that much again to bring down, but give them a shot next time. Okay, onward. Well, made it home again. Empty truck. Nice day. Very little rain down here today, I think. My wingman there, he wants to get in and have a nap. Right, Brody? Okay. Okay, so like I said, I had more video than that, but as luck would have it, the iPhone was not cooperating. But anyways, that was the first time I've been to that Schnitzer yard. Like I said in the video, it's really well organized, clean. It's all concrete and pavement, and looks like they sweep up quite well, so don't have to worry about, I'll touch wood anyways, shouldn't have to worry about getting a flat tire coming and going there. So it's kind of funny, while I was unloading my stuff, I had a guy come up to me and he was wanting to give me a bunch of scrap. He said he had a whole bunch of stuff in his house, lawnmowers and you name it. And so I said to him, well, I'll just, put it on Craigslist or something. Somebody will come along and pick it up. And he said, no, I got to get rid of it right away. And I guess the city had written him up for having a mess on his property. So I said, well, I'd like to help you out, but I'm not from around here. I'm just coming down here to drop this stuff off, and I'm heading home right away. But see, I'll talk to some of these other guys. There was quite a few other guys there dumping stuff off. So he kind of went around. He was talking to a few different guys, and then I was waiting in line with my carts there to get weighed in, and this other guy that I'd seen earlier, he just had a little Mazda truck or something like that. He was unloading that. He was dragging the guy back to me and said, oh no, this guy, he's got a full-size truck. He can help you out. I said, oh no, I've been there already. I don't have time for that. So I was thinking to myself, this is where somebody like Kingdom should relocate to. You don't even have, the scrap comes to you. So I don't know how often that happens, but I thought it was just kind of funny. The first trip to that scrapyard, guys are begging me to come to their place and take their scrap away, so not sure if that happens all the time or not, but I thought it was quite interesting. So, I've got the famous ticket here. So like I say, the main focus of the trip was to get rid of all the aluminum that had somehow added up over the winter and spring. A lot of it was from fixtures. The fixtures are all aluminum bodies, so what I was after was the transformers, but the aluminum was kind of a byproduct. So I'd phoned that Schnitzer's about 2 weeks ago, excuse me, and at that time they were giving 32 cents for cast aluminum. So when I got paid out, lo and behold, I got 26 cents a pound for cast aluminum, so it had gone down since I called them. I was kind of hoping it had gone up, but it hadn't. So it turns out I had 597 pounds of aluminum, and so then I had some number 1 copper. I forget what that was. Yeah, it was actually copper wire, but it was tarnished and stuff like that. So that I got $2.72 a pound for, which wasn't too bad. Then I got some. These things are hard to figure out. Number 2 copper. Number 2. That was some stripped copper that I had. Smaller gauge stuff. So that was number 2 was $2.58 a pound. Then I had that bucket of Bear Bright I showed. I had the cab of the truck. So I was hoping if everything else was a bust, at least that would pay for my trip down there. So that bucket was 77 pounds. And I got $2.76 a pound for that. So that's pretty good. Almost $2.80 a pound. Even before when I was up there, I think it was I want to say 3 1/4 or something like that. So that's not too bad. Then I had some number 2 insulated. It was like data wire. Got 57 cents a pound for that. Number 2 insulated. I had that wire I'd stripped out of the fixtures. It was a little heavier gauge stuff. Got 90 cents a pound for that. That big garbage can full was 95 pounds in that garbage can full. So altogether at $720 for that stuff I took down there. which, you know, I was happy with that. Better times, that probably would have been $1,000, but the times are what they are. So I don't think like $2.80 a pound for the number one bright and shiny. I don't think that's too bad. I could definitely live with that. One thing I was going to do was take some brass down there. I forgot to take some down there just to see what the price of the brass was. But I'm guessing, based on those other prices, the brass is probably about $180, $190 a pound, something like that. Which isn't too bad. So I think next trip, probably in a couple of weeks, I'm going to take, I've still got a bunch of aluminum left. I've got a little bit left on the side of the shed here. And then the back of that truck, I've got a whole bunch in there. So I probably got another, I want to say 300 pounds at least of aluminum. Yeah, so this stuff, aluminum I took down there, I just had all the cast and it had some sheet and stuff like that. I just had it stuffed inside the fixtures. I didn't separate it that well. So the aluminum sheet, I would have got a little bit better price on that. So this time I've got some extruded aluminum in the truck, so I'm going to do a better job when I get down there of sorting it out. Because I've got maybe, you know, 50, 60 pounds of extrusion, maybe a little bit more. So that pays a better price. That pays the highest price of any of the aluminum down there. So I'll take that and maybe some number 2. This kind of stuff, this motor winding wire, take some of that down. And see how that goes. So, anyways, it was a nice drive. Had the day off. Beats working, that's for sure. So anyways, till the next adventure, I will talk to you later. Bye for now.